Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing a Snazzy Tiger Mani. I really hope you like it. Let's get into it. So I'm starting off with a gradient for this one. So I've painted all of my nails white using OPI's Alpine Snow, and then I'm using my Graftobian liquid latex to protect the skin around my nails. All the details about everything I use will be in the description box down below, as per usual. The polishes for this one are China Glaze's Violet Vibes and then UV Meant to Be, both from the Electric Nights collection. I'm using a latex free sponge, which yes, I have dampened. Now I forgot to mention earlier that over the base colour I put a coat of Seche Vite before starting the gradient. The reason you do that is to make sure that the sponge doesn't pull up your base colour and give you a patchy result. Once you have your gradient completed, you can go ahead and take off your liquid latex if you're using that and do any very small amount of cleanup that you might need to do. I'm using my Royal Majestic brush with some non-acetone remover as per usual. Even though I absolutely love my cleanup brush, sometimes it just doesn't do a complete job, and sometimes I use an orange wood stick soaked in some remover and use that instead, and it works really well. Once all of that is done, I added a coat of I&M Nails Northern Lights Silver Top Coat. It's so pretty. Now the next step is to do the tiger stripes. I'm using my Nail Series 706 brush from the Stylish Nail Art Shop. No, she doesn't sell this brush in her store, but she did buy me one from her nail supply store. But she does have a lot of really good fine detail brushes in her store that would be perfect for this. I'm using matte black Acrylic Craft paint, and as you can see, the tiger stripes are just basically squiggly looking triangle things coming from either side of your nail. Every now and then you'll just do one sort of squiggly line, but yeah, it's relatively easy. But yes, with everything it does take practice. And once all of your paint is dry, you can go ahead and top coat. I'm using Seche Vite for this one. And that's it. I really hope you like this one. Now let's get into the Q&A for this video. So first question comes from Cheryl Barton. Cheryl asks, I was wondering how you get such long, strong nails and if you have any tips on how I can strengthen mine. They are so weak and flexible. They split below the smile line. I feel like I've tried everything, nail strengthener, vitamins, biotin, cuticle oil, and nothing seems to help. Oh, that's a big question. Now I also want to just precursor the answer to this question with the fact that I am not a professional, and anything I say, all of my opinions are just that. They are my opinions based off of my own experience. Now the answer to this question is a long one and really shouldn't just be in an answer in one of these little Q&A sessions. I know that there are three main factors: genetics, and then there's lifestyle, and then maybe external products like nail strengtheners and things like that. I know that Duri Rejuvicoat worked for me, or at least I think it did, but that doesn't mean that it will work for everybody. I'll put a link in the description box down below for that, but I'm going to cover a lot of this stuff in my... Sorry, I maybe cut me off again. Yeah, I'm going to be covering all of that in my nail care video, which is going to come out before the end of next week. Next question comes from Nilufa Yasmin. Nilufa asks, oh, she actually asked for a picture of Buddy. Oh, insert picture of Buddy here. So here's a picture of Buddy trying to be cute, but it just wasn't working. He's just not cute, but he's gorgeous and we love him. Now Nilufa also asks also a question about my nail polish. My mani peels off after a day. I use Seche Vite and tried using a base coat. You like Sally Hansen? Any tips on how to keep my mani put? Okay. One of the really important things is to start with like when your nail is completely bare, is to take off all of the oils from your actual nail plate. So you can use something like isopropyl alcohol, or in a pinch you can actually use acetone remover or any kind of nail polish remover, as long as it doesn't have any oils in it, and just swipe that on your nail before putting your base coat. Always use a base coat, always, 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 always. But yeah, hopefully that will help. Next question comes from Kira White. Kira asks, how long have you been doing nail art? Well, a long time. On social media like Instagram and YouTube, I've been doing nail art for about 3.5 to 4 years. Prior to that, ever since I was a kid, like in between bouts of biting my nails, I was painting my nails. So yeah, long time. Next question comes from Claire Whitmore. Claire asks, how many times can you use a nail shield? Well, I tried to use one more than once and it didn't work very well, so I would say just the once. Next question comes from Rachel Kerr. What got you into nail art and how long have you been doing it? The how long I've already answered, but the what? Oh, water marble videos by My Simple Little Pleasures, Colette. Oh my gosh, I was in shock. I was shock and awed. I was, and I just really wanted to give it a go. Sorry, I got cut off again. Anywho, yeah, totally in absolute awe of this water marbling thing, because I'd actually done water marbling, like art water marbling, like on paper and stuff like that with my mother, because she's an artist, and so I knew that sort of concept, but the fact that you could put it on your nails is like, oh my gosh, no way, you cannot do that. And it's obviously my very first time was a complete failure, but I didn't give up, and I now can do a pretty decent water marble. I'm not the best of water marbler, but I think I can hold my own against, you know, some people, not everyone obviously, but yeah, if I had to pinpoint anything that really got me stuck into it, it would be those videos by Colette from My Simple Little Pleasures. Yeah, absolutely, that's definitely it. That's it for today's Q&A. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. And thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.